Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital spoilers Thursday, October 24, Jason and Sonny's session, Sam's suspicions, and Carly quizzes Brennan. General Hospital, GH, spoilers for Thursday, October 24, reveal that Portia Robinson, Brooke Care, will vent to Elizabeth Baldwin, Rebecca Herbst, about Heather Weber's Allie Mills release, so Liz will offer support and a potential way to help. Portia will suggest that if Plana fails, she just might take Elizabeth up on her offer. Of course, Portia isn't exactly sure what Plan A is since Curtis Ashford, Donald Turner, only said Heather would be leaving Port Charles and that he'd handle it. Could Stephen Weber's, Scott Reeves, return be part of Curtis' strategy? Perhaps Curtis will summon Heather's son and hope Stephen can convince his mother that it'll be better for everyone if she exits PC. Heather's goal has been to score her freedom so she can spend more time with Ace Cassadine, Jay, and Joey Clay. So getting her to leave town may not be all that easy. Whatever the case, Stephen Weber will indeed make a comeback in Thursday's episode, so he'll surprise Liz soon enough. In the meantime, Heather will ask Rick Lansing, Rick Hurst, if he's messing with her during his visit at Pentonville. It looks like Rick will deliver the news that Heather is officially a free woman, so she'll definitely be taken aback over his updates. Over with Laura Collins, Ginny Francis, she'll take Isaiah Gannon's, Sawandi Wilson, hand and express confidence in his abilities. Lucky Spencer, Jonathan Jackson, knows Isaiah is an excellent surgeon, so Laura will trust him to give Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens, the best chance of surviving and thriving. In Sam McCall's, Kelly Monaco, hospital room, she'll suspect a visitor wants something. That could involve some playful moments with Scout Quartermain, Cosette Abinant, ahead of the surgery, but things may turn serious if Scout asks her mom to promise she'll be okay. Despite Sam and Dante Falconeri's, Dominic Zamprogna, previous assurance, Scout may have some lingering concerns about the transplant and Sam's outcome. Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, will eventually pop up for some sweet scenes with Sam and Scout, so she might help ease Scout's mind as well. Unfortunately, Sam's fatal departure is coming up, so Scout's fears are warranted. More of Sam and Lulu's loved ones will show their support as the transplant approaches, but let's shift gears and talk about Jack Brennan, Charles Mazur. There will be a crisis for Brennan to tackle, so that may involve Jen Sidwell's, Carlo Rhoda, imminent PC arrival. Brennan will also interact with Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, so look for her to quiz him about something. If you have to ask, "You're not as smart as I thought you were," Brennan says in Thursday's GH preview video. Perhaps Carly will want some clarity on Brennan's interest in her, but it should be obvious by now that he likes her romantically. At some point, Carly will argue with Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, so she may work to convince him that Brennan has a softer side. Even if Brennan can't be trusted completely, he's come through for Carly more than once, and that has to count for something. As for Jason, he'll meet up with Sonny Corinthos, Morris Bernard, in his office to talk about Holly Sutton's, Emma Sam's, stolen diamonds. Holly wants Sonny to help move them, so it looks like Jason will ask if Sonny can get it done fast. Sonny could stir up more trouble than he bargained for if he lands on Sidwell's bad side, so we'll bring you more predictions on all the danger. General Hospital spoilers say Sidwell will definitely unleash some terror soon, so stay tuned. On Thursday, October 24, General Hospital kicks off with a whirlwind of drama, intrigue, and a few pivotal confrontations that could shift the balance of power in Port Charles. At the center of it all is Jason Morgan and Sonny Corinthos, who finally sit down for a long overdue session that might just decide the future of their complicated alliance. Meanwhile, Sam McCall finds herself battling an unsettling suspicion that could lead her into dangerous territory. And Carly Corinthos gets closer to the truth with her relentless questioning of Dr. Brennan. Jason and Sonny's therapy session, a breach in brotherhood. The episode opens with tension crackling in the air as Jason walks into Sonny's penthouse for a private conversation. Over the years, their bond has been unbreakable, forged in blood, loyalty, and shared secrets. But recent events have brought cracks to the surface. Jason's growing doubts about Sonny's decisions have left him questioning whether his loyalty has been misplaced. Sonny, who's been grappling with his own inner turmoil, knows that Jason is his rock, but even rocks can crumble under too much pressure. The session was originally Carly's idea. With all the stress surrounding their lives, the mob wars, Sonny's bipolar disorder, and the constant threats looming over their family, she insisted they try to get on the same page. But what was supposed to be a straightforward conversation quickly veers into unexpected emotional territory. As they sit down with their trusted therapist, Dr. Massey, things start slow, with both men being stubborn and guarded. But Jason, true to his nature, cuts to the chase. "You're making reckless decisions, Sonny. It's not just you anymore. You have kids, a family, and you're putting them all in danger." Sonny's eyes darken, the weight of Jason's words sinking in. He's aware of the risks he's been taking, but he's Sonny Corinthos. He can't back down without losing control over the empire he's built. "Don't act like you haven't had to make tough choices." Sonny shoots back, defensive. "You've taken risks. We've both made sacrifices." Jason doesn't argue. He knows Sonny's right, but his recent choices, especially the secret dealings with Selena Wu and the escalating mob war, are reckless, and it's starting to feel like their whole world is a house of cards ready to collapse. The session is a dance of power and loyalty, with both men testing the boundaries of their trust. It's clear they need each other, but will they be able to find common ground before everything around them falls apart? Sam's growing suspicions, a dangerous discovery. While Jason and Sonny are attempting to mend their fraying relationship, Sam has her own mystery to unravel. Over the past few weeks, she's noticed something strange about the way Drew Kane has been acting. Ever since his return to Port Charles, he's seemed off, like there's something more going on beneath the surface. And Sam, being the investigator at heart, can't shake the feeling that something dark is lurking. At Kelly's diner, Sam sits with her laptop, a cup of coffee growing cold beside her. Her fingers fly across the keyboard as she searches through old files, trying to connect the dots. Her instincts are telling her that Cyrus Renault might be involved, but every time she gets close to uncovering something concrete, the trail goes cold. Then there's a message. A ping from an anonymous source pops up on her screen, sending a shiver down her spine. It's a single line of text, but it's enough to confirm her worst fears. "Drew's in danger. Don't trust anyone." Sam's heart pounds in her chest. Who sent the message? And what danger is Drew really in? Her mind races as she considers her next move. She's been down this road before, and it nearly cost her everything. But if Drew's in trouble, she has no choice but to dive headfirst into the darkness. Carly's confrontation with Dr. Brennan, getting closer to the truth. Meanwhile, over at General Hospital, Carly is on a mission of her own. Ever since Dr. Brennan came into their lives, she's had a nagging feeling that something wasn't right. Brennan has been hovering around Sonny, always just a little too interested in his mental health, his dealings, and his family. Carly's sharp intuition has picked up on these red flags, and today she's decided to confront the doctor head-on. Brennan is sitting at her desk when Carly strides in, her heels clicking against the floor with purpose. Without even knocking, Carly barges in, her eyes locked on Brennan with steely determination. "We need to talk," Carly says, her voice firm but calm. Brennan doesn't flinch, meeting her gaze with a neutral expression. Of course, Mrs. Corinthos. What can I help you with? Carly isn't fooled by the polite demeanor. She steps closer, leaning against the edge of the desk as she crosses her arms. You've been spending a lot of time around Sonny lately, Carly begins, her tone laced with suspicion. And I can't help but wonder why. You say it's about his mental health, but I get the feeling there's more to it than that. Brennan's eyes flicker with something. Nervousness? Fear? It's hard to tell. But Carly doesn't miss the subtle shift. I'm concerned about Sonny's well-being, just like you are, Brennan replies carefully. He's been under a lot of stress, and it's my job to make sure he stays stable. Carly narrows her eyes. She knows when someone's lying, and Brennan's smooth words aren't enough to convince her. But instead of pressing too hard, Carly decides to change tactics. I know you care about your patients, Dr. Brennan, Carly says, her voice softening ever so slightly. But if there's something going on, something you're not telling me, I need to know. For Sonny's sake, for our family's sake. Brennan hesitates, and Carly sees the crack. There's something she's hiding, and Carly is determined to find out what it is. She's not going to let anyone, doctor or not, put her family at risk. As the episode draws to a close, the tension in Port Charles is palpable. Jason and Sonny are left at a crossroads in their relationship. Sam is on the brink of uncovering a dangerous secret, and Carly is one step closer to unraveling the mystery surrounding Dr. Brennan. With so many lives hanging in the balance, it's clear that the events of this day will have lasting consequences for everyone involved.